Better be on a piece and a cute. If not for run, my friend, that is this one gonna lick you like news. Yeah, I may say do some good today. Woo woo wee. August don't wipe away all destructive attitude. Do some good today. Woo woo wee. And make prepare the future works too. Do some good today. Woo woo wee. August don't wipe away all destructive attitude. Do some good today. Oh, yes, whoa, Jah. Welcome to another episode of the Uptown Link Up Show. This one is brought to you by the Sizzler Youth Foundation. This one is called the Safe Community Competition. Now, 3 communities have won the Barry Chevannes Trophy for Safe Community. It means that Augustown is a safe place to be. Right now, today, 2025, Augustown has reached the pinnacle of safety, and we're asking you to come with us. Come and see what's happening.
Your attention, please. Please do not smoke in the terminal building. Smoking is only permitted in the specified smoking areas. Thank you.
Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica above. Jamaica represents the people of Jamaica. Jamaica love.
I would like to formally begin this ceremony, and I'd like to welcome everyone as we get started. So let me welcome you all to the award ceremony for the Safe Community Competition, of which Goldsmith is the host community this year. And I must say that long awaited award ceremony. We have several stop and start, and I can just imagine how frustrated people were, right? But we are here tonight and we are taking it to the fullest. I'm going to ask for a volunteer to invite the president of our creator. Althea, please take it away.
Good evening, everyone. Let us bow our hearts in prayer. Father, we just want to give you thanks for another day, another minute, another hour. Lord, we thank you for this evening, Lord, and as we come before your presence tonight, oh God, Lord, we just want to give you thanks for this presentation. Lord, it has been on our agenda for the longest while, and it is finally here. Lord, we give you thanks to all the persons who were in the planning process. Lord, we thank you for the persons who joined us from other communities to come over here tonight in Goldsmith Villa for this presentation. Lord, we pray for the peace to continue within the Augustown community, Father. Lord, bless each and every one of us here tonight. Guide and protect us on our going out and our coming in. In their mercies I pray. Amen.
What are you doing? So thank you very much, and let me take this opportunity to welcome all of you who are here. And I have to apologize for 2 individuals. The first one is Mr. Miguel Collins, who is unavoidably absent. He have a previous engagement, but we discussed that we will not be postponing again. So we are moving forward. And Councillor Darrington Ferguson, who is also have a previous engagement. So those are the 2 apologies I have so far for persons. So let me welcome members of the head table, Member of Parliament, the Honorable Favour Williams, who is also the Minister of Finance for Jamaica, the first the first female Minister of Finance, and I know that every woman in this audience should feel proud and feel good at this moment, right? That's right. Okay. Beside her is the chairman of the Greater Augustown Community, CDC, Mr. McAlpin, Richard McAlpin. And Mr. McAlpin is more than just a chairman. He's a entertainer extraordinary of a lot of music out, and he's doing his thing, folks. He's doing his thing. Beside him, we have Miss Tanis Silver. Asburn. Where get Silver from? Miss Tanis Asburn, long-standing member of the Augustown Peace Builders, reside in the Goldsmith Villa community, right? And we want to big her up, you know? Tanis, whenever we go on all of these various workshops, various hotels and wherever, Tanis is, I call her the photographer, because Tanis is always taking pictures, always. And then we have, beside her, we have Kellyanne Gordon. She is a teacher by profession at the Augustown Primary School, teacher at the Augustown Primary School, and she's also a member of the Goldsmith Villa community. So please make them welcome, please. Give us a round of applause. Yes. And at the back there, we have the 703 sound system operator. Without the 703, this will not be possible here tonight. Okay? And all of you members from the Goldsmith Villa community, I also like to welcome the delegations from Bedward Gardens who are here with us, as they will also be awarded one of the trophies tonight. Residents of Goldsmith Villa, welcome, and this is your proud moment. And let me say that this presentation, this award ceremony, is long in coming. It's long in coming, right? It's long in coming, right? I remember that there was a meeting right here sometime, was it last year? Way up in the year, and the residents of Goldsmith Villa demanded that the ceremony must be held in Goldsmith this year and not in African Gardens. And I made representation to the committee, and we agree that since Goldsmith Villa is one of the winners this year, then we'll have it here in Goldsmith Villa. So we are here tonight. So let me just tell you a brief background as to how this particular competition came about. It was developed jointly by the Peace Management Initiative and the Violence Prevention Alliance, led by Professor Barry Chevannes. The late Professor Barry Chevannes led the charge in developing this competition. We here in Goldsmith Villa, in Augustown and in Hermitage also play our part, because it was leaders from these communities who was a part of the deliberation at the university in developing this this competition. And so far, to the best of my knowledge, the Augustown community is the first and only community that have put this competition into practice. So the first competition, the inaugural competition was in 2010, and the inaugural winner, the first winner, was the Hermitage community, and they have went on to won this competition about 3 to 4 years, and after that, the African Gardens community take up the winning mantle, and they have gone 6 years in a row. However, last year, they have been joined by both Goldsmith Villa and Bedward Gardens, who have joined the fray. And it was a deliberate attempt to have other communities become jealous because whenever we speak at community meetings, we always speak about the fact that African gardens have the bragging rights. And I remember that both Bedward Gardens, Goldsmith and Hermitage all send threat that they will be unseating African gardens this year. So both Bedward Gardens and Goldsmith Villa were successful. So the competition runs from September 1st to August 31st the following year. So the competition span across 2 calendar years. And the reason for us starting in September is that the period, September to December, all of us can remember that this period of time in our community is always problematic. So we were of the view that if we introduce this community in September, it will be fresh in people's minds and they'll be able to, the communities will be able to compete during the troubled period of our community, right? And so far we have done well. We have done well. Tonight, the African Gardens community will collect 2 trophies. One will be for 2022 to 2023, and the other will be for 2023 to 2024. Peace is best. It's best achieved not by the security forces, but by the people living in the various communities among themselves. And I think that we here in Augustown, when I say Augustown, I mean all the other communities, the Bedward Gardens, African Gardens, Goldsmith Villa, Hermitage, all communities, right, ought to be very, very proud. Because, Minister, for the past 3 years, we have only recorded one murder in each of those 3 years. And that is something that we should all applaud ourselves for.
What are you doing?
Because that is a very great achievement. I heard, I was listening to Nationwide, and I heard there was a gentleman from, I don't remember which community it was, I think it was in the Mount Salem, and he was saying that their Zozo is the best performing Zozo. And I paused and I said that I wish to challenge that, because I know that Augustown Zozo is the best performing zone of special operation, because we are 5 communities that create even more challenge, that is even more challenging. And we are able to come to a point where every single citizen in this community can move about freely wherever, any hours of night. Anybody who don't move about freely in Augustown is persons who don't want to move about freely in Augustown. And I want to take this opportunity to give thanks to the members of the security forces, the JDF and the JCF, for making the sacrifice to keep us safe. But most importantly, I want to also thank the Member of Parliament, Favour Williams, for making that advocacy. I remember those years and those weeks and those months advocating for a zone of special operation to be in Augustown, to ensure that people can move about freely. But most importantly is for the citizens of all 5 communities, and especially our young male who are able, who find fit to step up and rise to the occasion and invest in peace. And I want every one of us to applaud them. So at this point, I'm going to pause and I'm going to ask Mr. McAlpin to bring greetings on behalf of the Augustown CDC. Please make him welcome.
again, driving me crazy, driving me wild. Yes, we're here again, introducing one of our newest additions to our line of product. It's none other than the Real Pimp Party Wine. Taste like a wine, drink like a wine. It's driving me crazy, driving me wild. For Joy Tonic and Beverage, we are located in Bedward, Westmoreland. 876-215-0068. Give us a call today.
Hey, yeah. It's just a feeling. Cause y'all are free with innocent text. But I'm a woman and me yard that give me stress. I want to break the news to her. Say we are gonna left, but she need to show some damn interest.
Good evening, everyone. Masters of Ceremony, Mr. Kenneth Wilson, our Member of Parliament, the Honorable Favour Williams, and Minister of Finance, Ms. Tanis Osborne, Member of the Peace Builder, Ms. Kellyanne Garden, Member of the Goldsmith Villa Citizen Association, residents of Bedward Gardens, African Gardens, Goldsmith Villa, residents of Augustown, media team, a pleasant evening to you all. It is a pleasure to be standing here this evening, bringing greetings on behalf of the Augustown CDC. And I didn't have to write a script because as a youth growing up in Hermitage, it was always my dream to see our communities living in peace. So therefore, I made every effort to be here this evening. And whenever someone is doing good or good is being promoted, I am encouraging every one of us to make the effort to be a part of that, to give it some form of encouragement and fuel to grow bigger and bigger. So on that premise, I want each and every one of us to give Mr. Wilson and the Sizzler Youth Foundation a big round of applause for this initiative. I won't be long. I just want to encourage all the citizens to continue on this path so that we can all enjoy a community of peace and sustainable development. Tonight is the celebration for the different communities, and I just want to say, come and celebrate and drink 2 juice at Love Struck on Valentine's Day, right, Lisa? And then on February 22, you come by Hermitage Park and come celebrate at Cherryard, the Dream Fest, because we want all of you to know that you have a dream in life, you can achieve anything that you want to achieve, all right? Thank you, and have a good No, when you speak about being slick, that is the chairman. Very slick. Right, Mr. Concho? Very, very slick. We can charge for that the commercial, you know, because that is big commercial. You know.
From Germany.
From Germany. It's manual. All right, so we're continuing. I want to welcome Mr. Simeon Francis, the head of delegation from the African Gardens community, who is here with us now. We were waiting on him, so he delayed the start. That is how big it is, you know. He delayed the start of this meeting. All right, so, folks, let me tell you something. There are exciting times ahead for the community in terms of activities. And before we close here this evening, I will outline some of them. But I want to tell you that the Augustown Football Club versus JDF Football Club that match will take place at the Bowl this Saturday. And the Sister Youth Foundation is branding that much as another activity under the Black History Month celebration, because we are presently in Black History Month, and no President Trump cannot prevent us from celebrating Black History Month. You know that the US President have pulled funding from Black History Month celebration in the US, right? But we are here in Jamaica and we are celebrating Black History Month because our race was the first race on the planet, is the strongest race on the planet, and is the leading race on the planet. So we have to celebrate all the achievement, all the activities, okay? So everybody hear my voice, make it a point of duty. You're gonna raise something red top, to come and celebrate the Augustown versus JDF match next week. Sorry, this Saturday at Yuri Bowl, right? It will be a Black History Month activity, meaning that the sound system will be at Yuri Bowl, and we have a lot of talk. Okay, it's very, very important, folks. Don't forget that. All right. So at this point, one thing that we want to do, we're asking a representative from each of the 3 communities to bring greetings. Goldsmith Villa being the host community, so the Goldsmith Villa ambassador is on stage. We have the Bedward Gardens ambassador delegation here, and we have African Gardens. So we're going to start off with the Goldsmith Villa community to bring greetings on behalf of Goldsmith Villa.
Good night, everyone. So, of course, we requested that this award ceremony be held here in our community, as we have to always be traveling to other communities for whatever is happening. So it is only fitting that, being that we're being awarded, we are awarded in our own community. So I want to thank the Sizzler Youth Foundation along with our MP for granting us that opportunity. As we celebrate, we welcome you all to the Safe Community Competition Award Ceremony. A warm and special welcome to our MP, Madam Fable Williams, our Chairman, Mr. McAlpin, our JDF Zozo members, and of course, the very, very distinguished guests of our community. Tonight, we gather here to honor the dedication and hard work of our communities in promoting safety and unity. Let me extend special welcome to African Gardens and Bedward Gardens who join us in celebrating this achievement. But before I go forward, let me welcome the residents of Hermitage and Augustown proper, if they're here. Welcome. Let us come together in the spirit of progress and community pride, because Augustown is where greatness lives. Thank you all for being here tonight.
Very inspiring. She ended with saying, Augustown is where greatness lives. And folks, it is something that I want all of us to internalize and believe it. Because indeed, if you trace the Augustown community, Augustown is really where greatness lives. It was one of the first free villages after slavery were abolished, right? So I wanted to also remember Studio 99. All of this equipment you see here, like it's first real and it's a big thing, it's all about Studio 99. And they are covering this award presentation. When they finish, they will edit and they will put it into a YouTube format, and each of us will be able to look at it. All right? So at this point, let me welcome Bedward Gardens to come and bring greetings.
Good night, each and everyone. I just want to welcome our MP, Madam Favor Williams, and congrats on your new position. Our president of our CDC, and our fellow community members of the Goldsmith Villa. And on behalf of Bedward Garden, I would just like to bring our greetings, and that we are doing not as well as other community, but we are getting there. And I just want to let you guys know that we're having a six-a-side competition. That's next week, that's Saturday coming, and we have next Sunday. We have a competition going on Sunday, which we have netball and football. So we have a prize of 30,000 for the first place and 20,000 for the second for the football, and so is the netball. 30 for first and 20 for second. So I just want to say greetings from our community again, and we are doing just fine, and I love what's going on in the Greater Augustown and also in Bedward. That peace is really flowing well, and I love the one love togetherness. Thank you.
Charming, sorry, my brain is just overheating, you know. All these wonderful things that kind of just give my brain a super push, right? So thank you very much, Shaman, for that. And Bedward Garden is one of our community that is really, really moving forward. The leadership there is doing well, and the evidence in the fact that they are maintaining the peace and we're moving forward. At this point, I'm going to call upon one of my colleagues, Mr. Simeon Francis, who is a member of the Augustown Peace Builder, and he is the author of the no partial doctrine that the Peace Builders preach.
Gentlemen, and also the whole Augustown. I'm just right here feeling so happy that Bedward Garden and Goldsmith Villa follow Vietnam African Garden and be a part of the Safe Community competition. Because I guess that Vietnam African Garden take this competition 6 years now, straight, right? Our chemistry, what we use to win this all the time is that we try to get to the man, them say them the leader man on the corner, and we make sure tell them say if there are any crime and violence pop up, see, let us try to reason with the next corner instead of violence, right? Well, the man them say yeah man them agree and them like that and them want for all the peace there, you know. So Bedward Garden and Goldsmith Villa, I like how they them do the same thing and be a part of the Safe Community competition, right? Well, we want to say thanks to Miss Williams, who always be there whenever you talk about Safe Community competition and peace building. She's a person who like peace building and also when the community is safe from crime and violence. So I wish everyone who here tonight, make sure try to reach out to all youth, because sometimes we alone can't do it, you know. So we have to reach out to every youth for you see him go the wrong way, make him know him wrong. It no matter how a man make him feel like him wicked, but for you tell him the truth. No matter how him go on like him vex, when him go in and call him and say, boy, you know the lady that tell me the truth and the man tell me the truth, trust me. So nobody be afraid. If you say, boy, right. And we want to give thanks to the whole Augustown, you know, because Without them, for say boy, make a whole a little vibes and circle and try for all a reason, we won't reach right here, so. So we still have a big up all the kind of them who try to hold it and work with the piece. So me just want to say thanks to the community and hope we can hold this piece here and see if come the competition.
Forever, ever.
Alright, the lady said forever, ever. So bless up and bless up. And I want to give thanks to the CDC president, the man who always try to exercise the thing on the phone that everybody can hear or go on. And always working with the community to do the right thing. Big up on yourself. Blessings.
And Francis, and he is the head of delegation from the African Gardens community, right? So in moving forward, folks, in terms of the fact that this year we are making a concerted effort to ensure that December 31st, 2025 at midnight we have 0. So we can all celebrate again, okay? Very, very important, that's the mission. But to achieve that, we have to put something in place. And there's a number of activities that will be going on stream. And on the 2nd of March, we will kickstart our corner road race and social. The first one will be held in African Gardens at that stretch. And then on the 16th, we will be at Drummoff Corner. And then on Sunday the 30th, we'll be in Goldsmith Villa. Right? And we will, after we finish that first tree, we will reassess and look at the progress so far. And it's all about the Jamaica Live Good program. As Jamaicans, we need to live good. And I am happy that our community is leading the way in that. We are able to live in peace and harmony, and as a result of that, we're able to have our entertainment activities. And this coming Saturday, we have, is it Stuck on You? It's a Valentine's Day party, I think. It's a Friday right here. It's something that we all should try and come, and support, because it's about building unity. And there is one of our young footballers who will be traveling this week. He'll be representing his school, he'll be going to the States, into Florida. Yes. Mr. Israel, here from the Goldsmith Villa community. And I always tell him that name that he have, Israel, is a very, very powerful name. Very, 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 very powerful. Yeah, man, give him a round of applause. And the Member of Parliament will be assisting, and also the President of the Sizzler Youth Foundation. So we will ensure that all is well. Right? We have to encourage our youths and ensure that, because they are the future, folks. They are the future. And we want to go back to the days when it is the actual village that raised the child. Assist in doing so. Because when the child is out of the view of the parents, other adults have to guide that child going forward. So we want to ensure that we salute and we assist in ensure that all the youths of our community really achieve their full potential. It's very, very important that happened. After the minister speak, then we will speak briefly about the August 187 Emancipation Birthday Celebration. And Minister, one of the requests at our last meeting, right, that was last week, Sunday, at the Judgment Yard, was that the members who attended were saying that they want you to return the birthday, the cake and the the drinks for each corner coming this year. So we're giving you enough time to prepare. So what happened is that the first birthday celebration, the minister actually give every single corner a happy birthday cake, Augustin birthday cake, plus a couple of cases of liquor, right? And that was a request coming from the community minister. So that cannot be swept under the carpet. You know, it's coming from the community. Folks, we want to make the Augustine Emancipation Birthday Celebration this year an experience. The focus will not only be just on parties, but there are other activities that we will be bringing into being to ensure that everybody, and we want all of you in the diaspora, right, who will be seeing this YouTube video, to know that Augustine is safe. We are open for business, and we want all of you to return in August of 2025 and to celebrate with us as we celebrate Augustine 187 Emancipation Birthday, right? So please book your tickets from now and stay. We don't want you to stay at no hotel outside the community. We want you to stay in the community, right, Augustine? Right, Goldsmith Villa? All of you coming, we want you to stay in the community. Right? So the money that you will spend at the hotel, it will be circulated in the Augustine, the Greater Augustine community. So ladies and gentlemen, let me now speak briefly before we welcome the Member of Parliament. My first encounter with Favor Williams was on Nationwide. There was a program called There's a program Nationwide called it speak about the various currency, right? And I don't remember exactly financial market, and it speak about the various currency. I didn't know her. I was here and read and follow the various financial report about the US dollar, the Canadian dollar, all of these things. And then I was sponsored by the Joe Duncan Foundation, JMMB, to participate in a landmark education program class. I went to the class and the minister was there. At the time she was Favor Williams. So I said, okay, see, didn't know that. That's when I actually met her. And then we had a march through the community, and she came, and I said, "But isn't that Favor from my class?" And it was that time I was told that she will be the rep for the Jamaica Labour Party in Augustine. So when we go back to class the following week, I shared the experience with the class, and from then we continue that. So the landmark education is a different kind of education. It's the kind of education that allow you to go into yourself, right? And all of those baggages that hold you back, that prevent you from aspire to greatness, that prevent you from committing, to achieving your full potential. And I have been a product of of that goodwill, and I always want to find out if we can select a special group of citizens right across the Augustine community and take them through that kind of landmark education, because trust me, it is something that will it lift you, it make you realize that the sky's the limit. So as a result of that, now I've developed a number of attitudes. So I don't use the word try. I say because there's a failure, there's an element in failure in trying, right? When you try, you can fail. So I said that let us eliminate the word try and use the word commit. So whatever we do, we commit to it, right? Or we don't use the word we can't. No, we use positive words. That will action word that will drive us to achieve our full potential. And right now, across the greater Augustine community, we are committing to peace. We are driving forward, and we are excelling. So I want all of us tonight to understand that, folks. We're not in the try business. We are committing, and we are committing this community to humanity, that we will remain peaceful, right, among ourselves. So let me take this opportunity to welcome our Member of Parliament, the Honorable Favor Williams, the first female Minister of Finance, and every single woman in this audience tonight who are hearing me should be proud. Please make her welcome.
Trust the best and flush the rest. For all your plumbing services, you can reach us at 876-883-5555 or 876-867-0638. You could also visit us online at jbaileysplumbing@gmail.com. J. Bailey's is the best around. Trust the best, flush the rest.
Mr. Wilson, good night, everyone. Good night, Goldsmith Villa. Good night, African Gardens. Good night, Bedward Gardens. Hermitage, Greater Augustine. It is great to be here in the warm, balmy breeze of Goldsmith Villa. Let me acknowledge the work of the peace builders. Give them a round of applause. They have been laboring in the vineyard for years, preaching peace, putting themselves on the line for peace. They have not grown weary. They have continued over the years, and I speak of Mr. Simeon Francis. Give him a round of applause. I speak of Mr. Wilson. And there are others. Let me acknowledge as well Mr. McAlpin, chair of the CDC. I know that he has dedicated his time and effort to leading that organization, and it has not been easy. Right, Mr. McAlpin? You have been tested, tried, but you are committed to ensuring that the CDC grows from strength to strength, and we have seen the manifestation of that organization in bringing together all the communities, in bringing resources into the community. It is the only way for you to get corporate Jamaica and other organizations to put funding, to put their resources into communities, because I know that the governance of the CDC, the transparency of what they do is evident, and that is what corporate Jamaica wants to see. They want to see that when they put money, when they put their resources into the community, that it goes where it should go and that it can be accounted for. It is not easy, because I know that many persons would want to see something different. but I want to thank Mr. McAlpin for just holding the rein and insisting on good governance of the CDC. We have Ms. Tanisha Osborne. Give her a round of applause. A woman peace builder. Yes. And I want other women to join her as well to ensure that the peace is maintained and sustained in all the communities. Community members who are here tonight, thank you for coming out to this award ceremony for the safe community. Let me as well acknowledge our videographer from Studio 99. Thank you. You wouldn't believe how much equipment he had to pack up to get here tonight and to set up. And this is not an easy job, you know. It's not like you just use your phone and take some pictures. He is a professional, and I want to wish him all the best in his business. If you're getting married, you can hire him. If you're doing anything else, you can hire him. Right? Don't go outside of the community and get anybody else. He's right there and he's a professional. Yes. Give him a round of applause. To the security forces who continue to be here, ensuring the peace in our communities, I want to especially acknowledge you. I know that not everyone is here tonight, but wherever you are, I hope you're listening, and I want whoever is here to take back the message that peace is here to stay in these communities, in these 5 communities. It is not going to be easy. You have to wake up every day and want peace in order for peace to stay. You have to wake up every day and live good with your neighbors in order for peace to stay in the community. But I remember when I started back in, I think, 2015, or maybe even 2014, more than a decade ago. Boy, time flies. Not true, Tanisha? And yes, we did several peace marches up and down, all over. The advocacy for the Zozo. But you know what? I grew up in a community, a rural community called Ty Dixon in St. Catherine. And in all my entire life of living in that community, I never experienced violence in the community. There was no gun violence. Nobody breaking into people's homes. Yes, I remember there was a shop break-in, but they knew who it was. And I remember at Christmas time sometimes when the men drank too much, they might have a fist fight. But beyond that, I recall peace in my community. And so for me, peace was normal. I couldn't think of anything else. And I wanted the same for all of these communities. Goldsmith Villa, African Gardens. Yes, and I know we have adopted Bedward Gardens, Hermitage, the Greater Augusttown. I desired peace for all those communities, and I committed to myself to work with community members to ensure that we have the peace. Yes, we had to do it with the help of the security forces, and in the early days, it wasn't like we're experiencing now, but the important thing was that we persevered. Yes, there were funerals. We bawled, we cried, but we persevered. And tonight, we're seeing the manifestation of that effort. But I don't want you to relax, because peace requires continued work, right? You have to wake up every day and want to have peace and take the action to ensure that it happens. You're blessed in these communities. You're in close proximity to the region's premier university. You are in close proximity to the region's teaching hospital. You have many high schools, many primary schools, many early childhood institutions. You are within a short distance from our significant shopping centers. You live in a location that is the envy of a lot of communities across Jamaica, given what is available to you. And I don't want you to take that lightly at all. Your geographic location is an asset to be developed, an asset to be cherished. It just gives me great joy to know that students have been moving back into these communities. Many persons are getting income from student living and providing services for students. But you know that that is fleeting if violence returns. So hold on to it, hold on to what you have, and continue to acknowledge and have ceremonies like these so that our young children growing up can know that peace is the norm, not the exception. Since we've had the Zozo, you've seen the significant infrastructure development that has happened to roads, water network, internet. Many of you have regularized lights, prepaid lights that you can manage, prepaid electricity that you're better able to manage. You don't have to worry about anybody coming to your yard and taking down your light wires. And we're going to continue. We know that not everybody is there yet, but we're going to continue to do the work. We're going to continue taking down the zinc fences. We've taken down a lot already, but there are more. There's still a lot of road work to be done. We are committed to continue doing the work on behalf of you community members. And I know just recently somebody was reminding me that some time ago, taxis never wanted to come in to these communities. But now that is not an issue. I'm pointing out these things because I know after a while you'll take them for granted, but I want you to be conscious that your effort counts. That all of you living in the community have a part to play in ensuring that peace endures in these communities. Let me congratulate Mr. Israel from Goldsmith Villa. Yes, give him a round of applause. Carry the name of Goldsmith Villa high to wherever you go. We wish you well. We know you will excel. And everybody here is proud of you and your accomplishment. We wish you a safe trip to and from Florida. Send us back pictures and videos. So tonight, again, let me congratulate Goldsmith Villa for winning the Safe Community Award. And it's 2 awards, right? One for Goldsmith Villa, Bedward Gardens, and African Gardens. Congratulations. Continue to ensure that you win more trophies. I want to be here again next year and the following year, the following year, and the following year, because I know that peace is possible, but I also know that you have to work for peace. It's not easy to maintain, but peace is precious. Peace is something you need to hold on to. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of the night, and we will continue to do the work in all the communities. Goldsmith Villa, African Gardens, Hermitage, Greater Augustown. Did I miss one? I called all of them. I called all of them, right? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Wilson, for continuing to wake up every day and doing the work that's required so that we could all be here tonight, enjoying tonight. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Sean, the morning after a successful event. There is no other way to express the way he feels. His returns are so enormous.
Raw Yard Entertainment, the only place for your events and entertainment needs. Don't wait. Call today at 876-381-6287. That's 876-381-6287. Or email us at rawyardstudio@yahoo.com. We put the S in success.
Minister. So before we begin the presentation of the trophies, there are 2 persons that I want to single out. I want to thank Mr. Phil Thomas. I call him Phil, and I call the elder statesman Sir Buster, for always on call. They're on call 24/7. 365 days a year. I like persons who volunteer to uplift their communities. You know, I like that, and it is very good. I want to, before the presentation, I want to remind you of a quote by this Japanese monk named Thich Nhat Hanh, and he wrote on a number of books. He made numerous speeches, and when I was at the Eastern Mennonite University in Virginia, I met persons from Vietnam, and we spoke about I always tell them about Thich Nhat Hanh, and they salute me for that. Thich Nhat Hanh, he said, there is no way to peace. Peace is the way. And by saying that, what he's saying is that for we to achieve peace, we have to remain peaceful. Peace truly have to come from within. You know, because whatever is happening to a human being on the outside, it first happened on the inside. And I never forget that. You know, very, very important. And the 28th of this month, They will be the Augustine Primary School Sports Day. It will be a big thing because the Augustine Primary School is adopted by the Education First Foundation, we call Ed First. And the Ed First Foundation comprises of a number of residents from Augustine who are now living in the States. And they give back to the community to the Augustine Primary School and previously to the Augustine Football Club. All the football gears, netball gears, shoes, socks, boots that the Augustine Primary School presently have. All the expenses to and from matches, the lunches, all those things are covered by the Ed First Foundation. The computer lab that will be coming on stream, the renovating of the building will be done by the Ed First Foundation, Education First Foundation. And the Education First Foundation will be sponsoring the Augustine Primary School Sports Day. You know, every house will be giving their shirts in their respective colors. So they are doing a lot. So I want to thank them, you know, and all the other entities, Mr. Dean Roden, Mr. Rudy Page, you know, Mr. Classwell from England, who have been constantly giving back to the community. You know, Stafford Grant, all of those people. You know, some of them don't know Augustine, but some of them does. And it's very, very important. The Win Rush program. A lot of people have invested in the community. The University of West Indies, the PMI, SDC, JCIF, you know, so many, you know, Jamaica Money Market Brokers, Joe Duncan Foundation. So many have given back to this community. Dan Duncan, you know, Jamaican for Justice. Folks, been a lot. So we here in Augustine, Goldsmith Villa, have a lot to give thanks for. And we thank every single one of them, you know, who have made their contribution. So at this point, I'm going to ask Mr. Simeon Francis to come forward. He will receive the trophy for 2022, 2023.
Well, I'm just saying that I feel so happy collecting the save from the competition, right? And I guess that I am right side of the minister, so I feel so proud knowing that if everyone tried to collect this trophy and the right side of the minister, Minister of Finance, my God. That's a joy, you know? That's a joy. All right. That, you don't know. That's all. Do you feel so happy I forgot to put the mic up here? All right. That's right. Yes.
All right, so the next community will be the Bedward Gardens community. We have Charmaine from that community will be representing on behalf of the the Bedward Gardens community. So for 2023, 2024, African Gardens and Miss Sabrina the Great will be receiving. We want to call on stage Mr. Bedward from Goldsmith Villa. Make some noise. Yes. This is community. This is community at work. This is community working together. The youth from all the corners across the communities, all the corners, everywhere, working together to achieve this momentous task, this momentous achievement of ensuring that every single citizen, wherever you are from, if you are from Hermitage, Gola, African Gardens, Bedward Gardens, Augustine proper, you can walk anywhere in Augustine, in hours a night, in hours a day, without fear or favor, because no one will target you. And it's a blessed thing, and I give thanks to the Almighty for the inspiration continuously to ensuring that we can move forward. And African Goldsmith Villa, African Gardens, Bedward Gardens, let us continue. Saying Augustine proper, join in, Hermitage, join in, let us continue in moving our community forward in peace and harmony. In peace and harmony. I want to say thanks to the Caesar Youth Foundation and the officer, the Member of Parliament for jointly sponsoring this competition. We want to say thanks to Bedward Gardens, African Gardens, and Goldsmith Villa for winning. We want to say thanks to every single citizen here. Thanks to the Augustine Peace Builders. Thanks to the Caesar Youth Foundation again. Thanks to the Augustine CDC. And thanks to you, the residents. Thanks to you, the residents, for making it possible. Right? And folks, as I said, that this year is an election year, and we will reach out to everybody who will say, election will come, election will go. After that, we will live in harmony just the same. So we want to live in peace right throughout. Live in peace right throughout. I want to live in peace and harmony consistently. And Minister, one of the things that we want to do, Mr. McAlpin, I see that there is two political vans, one in orange and one in green. So we want to have some sun clash. We want to have a sun clash in a Hermitage. We want to have a sun clash in a Goldsmith Villa. We want to have a sun clash in a African Gardens, in Augustine. Both vans at play, with both candidates there. And we are doing it in a peace and harmony. Right? I will be speaking to both sides of the fence to ensure that we can make that possible. See, I remember that a couple of years ago, we had a netball and a football match, people in orange, people in green, playing together, folks. Right? We must exercise a sense of maturity more than any other communities across Jamaica. We must show everybody. Can you know why? Augustine is where greatness lives. And we must never ever forget that.
Well, there you have it, my friends. Another episode of Uptown Link Up Show. This episode, the Safe Community Competition, I hope to see another episode like this in 2026. That's for the 2025 period in 2026. 100%. It's a super event. It's a super competition for communities, and hope that maybe the whole Kingston can get involved in the next one coming up. Right? Start being good in your community. Let go of the violence. Remove the bad people from your community and get into a competition like this. As we say to you, do some good today and wipe away all destructive attitude. Do some good today and prepare your future works today for tomorrow. As we say, so long, and thank you for watching. Thank you for making it the Uptown Link Up Show one more time. Thank you. Salute. You rise this morning, give thanks for life, a new day. For you to go and try, yet nothing you're doing, contributing to life. You skylark as the day pass you by. Soon you'll be complaining, said things not right, how could it be? Nothing you apply, you've been playing.